Indonesian President Joko Widodo has arrived in Sydney for his three-day visit to Australia. He is set to meet Prime Minister Anthony Albanese tomorrow during the 8th annual Australia-Indonesia Leaders Meeting. And Mr Widodo says he will urge Mr Albanese to take action to maintain peace in the Indo-Pacific region amid escalating tensions between the US and China. Canberra and Jakarta are also expected to discuss strengthening economic and commercial links. Let's bring in Chatni Vattvani joining us live from Jakarta. Chatni, there is lots on the agenda, but what do both leaders want to have come out of the meeting?
Well, in one major outcome, certainly that President Joko Widodo is looking to achieve is concession from Australia on visas for Indonesian travelers. Now, President Widodo has long argued that Australia's visa rules for Indonesian travelers are unfair. And to put this into context, Indonesian travelers to Australia must apply for a visa which costs between $60 to $100 depending on the purpose of the visit. For example, whether for tourist or business purposes. Now, applicants are also required to submit a medical examination and proof of income. Australians, on the other hand, can apply for tourist visas on arrival in Indonesia for a fee of about $33. Now, visa arrangements between the two countries are expected to be a part of bilateral talks between the two leaders, and if successful, easing visa restrictions to increase movement between these two countries will certainly be a victory for Mr Widodo.
Now, Mr Widodo's goal of transforming Indonesia into a global electric vehicle hub is also on the table. How is he hoping to partner Australia to achieve that?
Well, we know that Indonesia has been lobbying companies like Tesla and others in its bid to become the world's biggest EV battery market. Now, while Indonesia is the world's largest producer of nickel, another key component for EV batteries is lithium. Australia is known to have large lithium reserves, and we also know that Mr Widodo lobbied Prime Minister Albanese to cooperate in the production of EV batteries as well at last year's G20 summit. And so we are expecting Mr Widodo to discuss further opportunities for collaboration in the development of electric vehicles with PM Albanese.
Chatni, thank you for that. Chatni Vattvani reporting to us live from Jakarta.